Hey guys, welcome back. Chase here. So I'm doing an event for my league. The event is you have to make a video of an underutilized or underpowered class, underpowered to the point that it's near useless. Um, Make a video why it's the way it is and how you would fix it without making it overpowered or ridiculous. So this video serves as two parts. First part is an example for the video for the event. The event is only for my league mates, only if you have your mate in my league, and the prize is AG or various item all items based on the place you get. And it also serves as a part. So I think it's a cool idea. And if I were gonna fix Earth, hopefully if we can get enough likes or anything, not likely, but maybe if we can get this video spread enough, then they'll actually start fixing the classes in the game. Um, so I'm gonna do mine. Based on my favorite skill in the game. My favorite skill in the game right now is Earth. It always has been. I love the shapeshift idea. I like it. I don't think it was implemented right, but I like it nonetheless. Now, where Earth falls off, and the reason why it's not as good as other classes is one, because Chaos right now is ridiculous with mana overflow and the amount of spell tech you get from Chaos. Earth can't keep up. The only way you would be able to offset something like that is to buff Earth's skills and give the skills higher base damage enough to keep up, or add special utility like certain terms you see in games with classes good at one class is good at out damage output. Another class is less damage output, but it has a bunch of CC built into their skills. Um, and now you see that with like Wraith. Wraith, for example, Wraith has a bunch of fears added to all their skills. Less damage than Chaos, but you have that CC aspect. Earth doesn't really have anything like that. They have Poison Fang, which does hit for a lot and it does stun. But the life skills that stun are a lot better than the Earth skills that stun. So there's no reason to go Earth right now, um, because Earth just gets outclassed in every aspect by another mage skill. Uh, Buff wise, life just destroys them. Life also gives heals. Uh, Damage wise, Chaos destroys them because of mana overflow. All the damage buffs they get. Um, it's unfortunate that you can't go like Chaos Earth or something along those lines. Or um, also Chaos has combos that stack, and Earth really doesn't. Earth combos 2 buttons or 3 buttons, 4 buttons or 5 buttons with Wraith, and Chaos is like 9 buttons with the AoEs and the Mage Anarchies all stacking and everything else. So you just get outclassed by Chaos. How I think and what I think a cool idea would be to fix them is Earth is revolves around every expansion or every other expansion they come out with. Give a new shapeshift to Earth. It started with Shark Shift. That was so good when it was current. People went Earth for Shark Shift. They were a melee mage. They were a mage that just did their damage based on melees. It was so cool. It was fun to play. It was unique. And then they just kind of stopped that. Now they give skills, um, Anubis form and stuff like that. But I think the biggest downside of the shapeshifts is you can't cast spells while you're in these shapeshifts. So basically, you change to them, and then that's it. You can melee. That's it. You can't do anything else. Now you can stack shapeshifts. Anubis form has this thing where after you're finished casting it, but before the shapeshift hits you, there's a delay. There's like a 1 second delay, so you can cast it and immediately start casting another shapeshift. So you can actually stack 2 shapeshifts right now, like Vasuki and Anubis, or you can go like Anubis and Shark form for. I think with Anubis Shark form, I get like 150k attack. Um, but downside of Shark form is your HP is capped. Now, there's a couple ways they can fix Earth to make them viable again. This is the way I think that would be good. Um, you want to keep around the Earth theme, the shapeshift, the heal over times. That's fine. I love that playstyle. That's totally cool. Um, I think what they can do is make a shapeshift that lasts a short period, maybe like 5 seconds, 6 seconds. It's just a buff. It turns you into whatever, a shapeshift whatever shapeshift you want at the time, turns you into a beetle or something else. It doesn't actually matter. And it gives you stats. It only lasts 6 seconds. 10 seconds, I think, would be too long. Maybe at rank 5, 10 seconds. And it has like a 30-second to a minute cooldown. And it gives you like 50% spell attack, but percent spell attack isn't as good as base spell attack, so I feel like it'd have to give base spell attack. So like rank 1 maybe like 20k spell attack, rank 2 25, rank 3 30, rank 4 35, rank 5 55k. Um, and that's for 5 seconds. So you have insane spell attack for 5 seconds. You can go off. Obviously, those numbers will have to be changed based on um, the strength or of the meta at the time it was released. So if 30k spell attack is like not too much anymore, then that would be fine. But if right now 30k spell attack would be too much, and it gives you things like maybe the shapeshift gives you like unlimited mana for that time, or doubles your HP, 100% HP. So basically, it's like a berserk. Basically, in that time, you just go off, you just berserk, and then you have the skills like Dimension Breaker and stuff like that um, that debuff them. And I think that shapeshift would change the dynamic of mages in general. Just giving Earth just that one shapeshift would be insane, because now you'll see Earth with that with Bill's revolver on that shapeshift. You pop all your staff hit skills at before you do that, and then you shapeshift, and then while you're in that shapeshift, you just go off um, and destroy people. And I don't think something like that will be overpowered as long as it's balanced correctly. But I think it has to be highly scrutinized and looked at um, to be able to be balanced correctly. But I think something like that would bring Earth back into it, because you can go Earth Life and you can go Earth Wraith and just AOE farm, or like that shapeshift would keep up with mana overflow and farming guaranteed. Um, because I mean, mana overflow would still be better because mana overflow is permanent buff that just procs and does AOE damage, so it wouldn't even keep up with that. But I think that would be insane. It would be really good for the class. It would bring the class up to par. Um, and it would be a very good PvP skill, and you could mess around with the build. And even if it's not like, I think it doesn't even have to just be spell attack and HP or something like that. In defense, I think it could be attack too. So 30k attack, 50k, or 30k spell attack, 50k attack, for example. Those don't have to be the numbers, but and so that would promote cool things like, I'll go into that. I'll go into Anubis full buff, and then I'll go into Anubis form and then Shark form while that buff is active, and then I'm just gonna Guybulk someone for. You'll have like 250k attack at that point. Guybulk someone with 250k attack. That would bring Spear up to par. That would help bring Spear up to par too, and also bring other melee skills up to par. Melee would actually start using Earth as their build. Like right now, not a lot of melee use Earth. Obviously, it's not good for them. It doesn't give the benefits that Wraith does and all that, but you do have this buff that gives 3.2k spell defense and 4k defense. But something like that would put Earth into builds too. Like you use that buff and you go, and you're an archer. You go into Anubis form, and then you go into Shark form, and then you just steal rain. You'll be doing insane damage with it, and I think that would be beneficial, because it would bring classes that aren't into light right now into light. It would bring archers and spear and stuff like that up, and maybe say it can't be used with certain things, like you can't use it with staff hit, or you can't use it with eagle eye. Um, if you have those, because obviously staff hit would give these, and it would just be too much maybe. But yeah, you have to scrutinize it and a lot. But I think, like I said, a buff that's a berserk for Earth Mage, transforms you into whatever, and that would give you just insane stats for 5 or 6 seconds. Um, but yeah, that's the video, guys. That's what I think would be help bring that. I'll probably do a spear video next and an archer video and stuff like that too, just for fun. But yeah, if you like the video, if you have any questions or comments, please comment below. Subscribe to the channel for future videos and guides on Angels Online.